Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Conversations with Chula, the Realtor. In this section, we go into the communities and talk to local business owners and people on the streets to learn a little bit more about their neighborhood. Today, we're at Riggins Urban Barber College, and we're going to talk to the owner a little bit about his business and the area that he's in. We're just on the outskirts of Chula Vista going into Imperial Beach. Maybe we can even get a haircut. I definitely need one. Let's go. So welcome to another episode of Conversations with Chula, the Realtor. Today I'm with Mr. Jerry Riggins from Riggins Urban Barber College. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Thanks for the invite.
No worries. Now, Mr. Riggins, if you can tell us about your journey and what inspired you to start Riggins Urban College.
You can call me Jerry.
Okay.
I've been cutting hair for a long time. Started this journey back in 2014. Owned 2 barbershops, and I was in the military for 13 years. And so I just wanted to take everything I learned from the military, running the shops, and kind of give back. Kind of getting older now, I realize I can't be behind a chair forever. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
yeah, so I want to be more on the education side of it.
Okay, good deal. Inspire the next generation.
Yeah.
So what was your first experience in the barbering industry, and how did it shape your vision of the college?
It dates back. My pops taught me how to cut hair when I was 12. I'm originally from South Carolina.
Okay.
I joined the military, and with me traveling the world, been cutting my own hair pretty much majority of my whole life.
Oh, wow.
And then getting to know other people and cutting their hair, and I was pretty good at it. And then when I came to San Diego, I had approximately, at the time, I think I had 5 kids at the time when I came to San Diego. Then my wife got pregnant, which made my 6th kid.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, I had a lot of kids. I was a
lot of mouths to feed.
E5 at the time, a lot of mouths to feed, made E6, and I still didn't get that much. So I was like, I could cut hair. With my schedule at work, it was kind of crazy, so I couldn't go out and get a part-time job. So I was like, I go out and get me a side job. Went and got my license, went and got a side job, cutting hair at the barbershop. And at the time, the shop called Hollywood and Hair. And man, it saved my life in San Diego. Like that money in San Diego helped me take care of my family and just to provide a halfway normal life.
Gotcha.
Yeah, while I was still active duty. And so that was kind of my first taste of it, like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
You can make money at this. Right?
There's some money in this thing right here. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to pay my child support and do everything, so it was good. It was real good.
Yeah. Now, did you always know you wanted to be an entrepreneur in this space, or did that evolve over time?
Again, man, growing up in a small country town, first time I ever heard the word entrepreneur, I was 15 years old, right? And so my cousin came down from Arkansas, and he's like, he used this big word, entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him, he's my little cousin at the time, D. I said, man, what's entrepreneur? He said, somebody who worked for themselves. Now, I've been going to school. I thought I was getting pretty good grades at the time. And I thought I was a halfway decent student, but I never heard the word entrepreneur out in the South.
Oh,
and
wow.
so he came from down up the road. His pops was in the Army. He taught me this word entrepreneur. And so I knew at the age of 14 I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I knew I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to be an electrical engineer, so I thought it was going to be an engineering field somewhere.
Okay.
But, you know, God working mysterious ways. Like I said, I've been cutting hair, and then not until I done traveled the world and then got to San Diego and seen that, man, I made more money cutting hair than I did anything else. So let's not reinvent the wheel here. I just follow God. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, and that's how I kind of just embraced what he gave me. I've been practicing since I was 12 years old, so by the time I was 28, I was pretty good at it.
Good deal. Now, what sets Riggins Urban Barber College apart from the other barber schools in San Diego?
Riggins Urban Barber College, man, is very unique in the sense of the owner of Riggins Urban Barber College has started at the beginning like all the barbers start, right? Like I done worked out of my garage. I done had to pay bills, feeding my family, cutting hair. I done had to hop from shop to shop. I done built barbershops over. So we're all different avenues. I done got fired from a few barbershops, right? So with all different avenues and aspects of what it takes to be successful in this industry, Riggins been there, travel that road, moving from a different state, starting shop in a different state. There's been such a big transit city, right? So a lot of people come here and move. So me knowing, okay, you may move to another city, but I know what it's going to take, right? Like you saying you had your business and you just didn't want to start over.
Right.
You know what it's going to take to start if I move somewhere to build it up. So Riggins got that advantage where I can really relate to you no matter where you are in the industry or where you're coming from. Me being locked up for selling drugs, like the whole nine, dropped out of school in the 9th grade, so I can relate to anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna make $1 and you're like, my life is messed up, come to Riggins, man, don't even worry about it. I got it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was your biggest challenge starting the college, and how did you overcome it?
Man, I didn't even want to start a college, honestly.
Okay.
I had 2 successful barbershops at the time, and then I had some friends, God bless the dead, who was going to this one particular school, and I'm not going to say their name. One passed away or whatever, but they had got kicked out the school, and I went to the owner of the school, and I begged the owner of the school to try to get them back in, because they was working at my shop. And you know, that's illegal. That's illegal. You're supposed to work, get your license, you know what I'm saying, for your work. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they were working at my shop, and she kicked them out, and I thought it was a kind of vendetta, because maybe she just didn't like that they was working at the shop or something, so I begged them to get in. And long story, when I went to her, as humble as I could be, and really begged her, and she said she wasn't going to do it. And these 2 brothers were African American, and I say, no one should have that much power over anyone to not give them any type of education, right? And I know as African American, being from a different place, right? We all learn different. We're African American, Asian, Black, Hispanic. Like we all learn different. So I was like, I want to create a space that I can be me. I can create my own corporate America. And so in 2014, I got on a journey. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I wanted to create a space and create an era where we can learn and be who we are without have to compromise and be someone else. And so the biggest journey I found starting this thing was just the financing was crazy, the financing, and then just the lingo, just the education of the school, right? Because I started just because I wanted to help a couple people. Didn't realize I was going to help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the responsibility of it has been one of the things where it's like, wow, it's not a barbershop. It's not a barbershop. Man.
Good too.
Man.
So what is the mission behind the college, and how do you bring that to life daily?
The mission behind Riggins Urban Barber College, honestly, is to really make individuals financially free.
Okay.
Right? So no matter where your life at, no matter where you're at in life, is to take a certain skills and your creativity and provide a life for you and your family. Right? And so every day, I just try to bring a high level of education and a fun environment and then with all the disciplines that the military taught me, my pops taught me, my mom and dad taught me, and to really bring that to them in the sense of like, hey, we got to get up on time. Hey, we got to always do our best. Hey, we can't make the same mistakes that we made yesterday.
Right.
And so I just continually drives those points, and hopefully that'll get them to where one day when they get their license, when they graduate, they will be able to understand what I was trying to say, because I probably was a little hard on them, and then be able to provide for their families like I did.
Very nice. Now, how do you see your college impacting the local community in San Diego, especially the urban youth?
Again, I'm not a saint by far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a saint. I was a menace back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Terrorizing my neighborhood, terrorizing my high school. So I'm not coming out here like I'm a saint. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I can relate to the urban youth. I can really relate, just with the rules that, and I wasn't a bad kid, but like with the rules that the world try to put on us, it kind of make you want to be a little rebellious, right? I was a very creative person when I was very young. Still feel like I'm pretty creative. But so now I feel like I can relate, and I try to bring a staff in that can also relate to the youth, no matter where they're at in this world. So really impacting them in the sense of like, hey, you can still be you. You can still wear the hats, wear the jeans, the big hoodie, and you still can go in corporate America and provide and help create jobs, right? And so wherever you are now, the youth, the big things, the tattoos, no matter where you're at, you can still have a decent life for yourself and change the world, man. Like, so my thing for the urban youth is like, be who you are, be productive and provide for your family. So yeah.
Good words, good words.
Yeah.
Now, what can students expect when they enroll into the Riggins Urban Barber College?
When students enroll at Riggins Urban Barber College, they can expect, they expect me to talk trash every day.
Guaranteed, right?
Guaranteed. But they can expect a high-level education delivered in a real-world atmosphere.
Okay.
They're going to get a lot of hands-on experience. They're going to get a lot of positive feedback, direct feedback. They can expect to pass the barbering exam. The classroom. I really reinforce training in the sense of like where I reinforce the training where like success is everything and the only thing, and it's something that's got to be built on day to day, right? So even when they graduate Riggins, the lessons that they learn here, the small things, I hope I stay echo in their head that throughout life, some of the points they take, they'll just be successful no matter what they do.
Good deal. Now, how do you help students not only become great barbers, but also great business people?
Man, like, since I've been open in 2014, I probably had 14, 15 guys who opened their shops already. I like to take my hat off to that. Proud to be a business owner. You know, it's hard.
Right.
Wearing those hats, man, like, man, it's hard. I'm talking about, I'm 45, I look like I'm 85 with all this gray. You know what I'm saying? So, but I embrace it, I love it. So, like I say, Riggins did it all, right? Riggins went from not having a business, just trying to provide for his kid, just trying to find a way to get his license, to having a successful business, right? So that's just the evolution of the game, right? So I promote that when they walk in, but in stages. Don't rush into being a business owner, right? But being a business owner as a barber or stylist starts from directly behind the chair, right? You're running your business. So from the day one, they get that sense of ownership. And then when they're ready, get that shop.
Now, you mentioned that you had a few students that have opened up their shops. Now, can you share a success story of one of your graduates who have gone to do big things?
I got,
Just one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and thank you, it's God's blessing. You know what I'm saying? All these guys, and I'm not picking favorites, y'all guys see the interview, but I'm just picking the most recent.
Okay.
Right? So that'll be fair to everybody. My man Eric up in Escondido, he was, I think, first. Eric, he did great. And then, but the most recent is my man David Lopez in Sampar and City Heights. He's trying to go to medical school. He started barbering to help pay for medical school. Did really well, got awesome talent, good mentoring. Now this guy got his own shop in City Heights.
Nice.
And still going to school to be a doctor.
Nice.
Right? So it's just, it just reminded me so much of myself when I was working in the military, just trying to provide for the family. And then the evolution of the game and the skill set just force you to take the next step and get a shot. So I'm proud of him. I'm proud of what he become. I'm proud to see he hiring other barbers, and another barbers is up on his wing. He referring students back to me now. So it's like a full circle.
Right.
Like, so that's the most recent one, and
Very cool. All right, Jerry, so what are some of the common misconceptions people have about becoming a licensed barber?
One of the biggest misconceptions is like people say, "Oh, I got to cut hair for the rest of my life."
Okay.
Right. I want the truth be told, I never wanted to be a barber. When I started, I wanted to be an electrical engineer. Barbering, I was just good at it. What I wanted to be was a successful business owner.
Okay.
Barbering allowed me to be a successful business owner. I currently own a couple shops, own a couple schools, a few other businesses as well. So barbering allowed me to achieve just being a successful business owner. Like, do I still cut hair from time to time? Yeah, I do. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you become a barber, so many different roles. You can be a shop owner. You can be the barber. You can be an educator. You can be a product guy where you travel all over just displaying product, like for the big companies rep, or you get your own product. So these licenses, I like to tell my students or anyone listening, a barber license or it's just like a tree with a lot of branches. Once you get it, man, it's endless possibilities. You know what I'm saying? It's endless possibilities. So like, yeah.
How do you see barbering as more than just a trade, but as part of the culture and community?
First and foremost, man, I'm glad I wasn't in charge of my life. I'm glad it was God, in a sense. I'm glad He gave me the gift of barbering, right? Barbering to me has been one of the biggest blessings and gifts that I ever experienced in my entire life.
Okay.
It will always be part of the community. Everybody will always need a haircut. Everybody will always need a good conversation, right? So some people come into barbershops more often than you think just for the conversation, right? And so just being able to be a part and knowing that my words and knowing that I impact, I help someone or help guide someone in the right direction is there's no money that can ever like take place of that. So being part of the community is that's what it's about. The money is just a reward, right? It's just a reward of actually being part of a great community.
Right.
So a great barbershop or a great barber must establish heavy roots in the community.
Very good. Yeah, it's about the connection.
About the connection.
Yeah.
All about the connection. About to make me tear up, man. I love it. Got chill. You know what I'm talking about? I love the game, man.
Good deal. Now, in your opinion, how has the barber industry evolved over the last decade?
Man, I've seen it. I like to tell my students I was cutting hair before the half guard. That's and the barber see this, they know. I probably dated myself a little bit, but it's evolved, man. These guys got more creative, more talent. A lot of the enhancements, the color. Now the long hair is coming back, right? So a barber got to be like a barber / stylist,
okay,
right? Like he's got to really be well diverse, not just with the clippers, but the shears. And then the money, man. Like I took care of my family off $25 haircuts. Now the average haircut is $50. I'm like, whoa! Like, so these boys putting up in Teslas. With my partner in Vegas just got a daggone a Lambo. Like these boys living good now.
Right.
They living good. So the game has evolved in a good way. These younger barbers are taking care of it. I like to call myself a guardian of the game in the sense where I just like to put the old school touch on it, make sure we never forget. But I like to embrace and see the evolution of the barbering game and put us where we need to be. So them boys doing a pretty good job at it.
Very cool. Yeah. Now, what trims in grooming or barbering are you most excited about right now?
I'm most excited about barbering now that young folks are starting to realize that this career can really provide a nice financial base for them, right? I ain't saying you got to be a barber forever,
right?
But if you want to have a nice financial base to get started in life, especially a city like San Diego, which is a military city where these guys need haircuts, well, any city really, but San Diego is a great city. Just get a nice financial base where, hey, I just need money for college. Hey, I just need to get money, a down payment for my apartment. Hey, I just need a little extra money so I can figure out what I'm gonna do. Barbering is a great base, so I'm really excited about the young generation starting to just, hey, taking that gap year from college and coming to barber school. A lot of guys, we got enrolled here now. We got 2 high school students that's currently in high school enrolled, right? Wow. And they gonna take the pretty much their gap year here, and by the time they go to college, they pretty much help pay for their own college tuition. So it's starting to pick up on it where it's like, yo, like, hey, I might not be rich tomorrow,
right?
But mom and dad, I can help them out, or I can help myself out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm really excited to see they really starting to embrace the financial freedom that barbering can offer.
Very cool. Now, what's next for Riggins Urban Barber College? Any plans for expansion or new programs?
Yeah. So, man, we added the cosmetology program, the manicuring program, esthetician program. I want to really involve and really we have so much success with the barbering, right? So I really want to take the ideals and the creativity and bring it to the cosmetology world, the manicuring world, esthetician world. So pretty much it's about to be Riggins Barber and Beauty College.
Take it over the world.
Hey, like I say, these barbers got to evolve to like stylists, and you know what I'm saying? These stylists got to evolve like barbers. So why not just mix them all? You know what I'm saying? So if you had told me 20 years ago I was going to be doing a beauty college and a barber college, I was like, man, you fool shit. I ain't
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, the evolution of barbering has been beautiful, man.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Now, how do you stay motivated, inspired as a business owner and educator?
My main motivation was, I'm able to provide for my family, take care of my wife and my kids. I got 6 kids. Take care of my wife. Take care, put all my kids in school. But now, I get up every day now because I know other people count on me. I know I get to make a difference, right? I know that one day that I'm gonna leave this world, but I'm gonna teach someone who's gonna carry it on. So now I'm inspired by just changing people's lives, how it changed my life, but just trying to tell the whole world what barbering did for me.
Gotcha.
And so that's what keeps me motivated. That's I feel like God gave my calling, what He wanted me to do in my time here. And so I'm doing it. I try to do it to my best of my ability.
Good too. Now, what role does mentorship play in the business model and in your own personal philosophy?
What role does mentorship play? Man, I wouldn't be here. I've been blessed, right?
Right.
Starting off as a barber, right, and getting out the Navy. I got out the Navy after 13 years because I couldn't afford to buy a house. I had the VA loan, but I only qualified at the time. It was like 2009, give or take, and I only could qualify for $350,000. I scratched it for a house, and that was expensive back then. That's when the market fell out. The all that back then, the short sale, and so I was like, man, I couldn't take my family back to Carolina. Right, so I want to live in San Diego. I love the city, but I need to make more money. And I got out, started working for myself, and I met a lot of great people. Right, and so I just want to cut hair and try to buy a house and keep cutting hair. That's the only thing I wanted to do. But with all the customers that came in my chair, just as much as I gave them, I received from them. The business owners, the real estate guys that showed me how to do my finances or who I need to talk to so I can buy my first house in San Diego. The business guy, one of my good friends, he don't like me to say his name, so I ain't gonna say his name, but show me how to own commercial real estate or how to invest my money.
Okay.
Right? Man, we can go on. Then to my old friends, who are like, okay, you got Jerry, you got to start thinking about retirement. What you gonna do with money coming in? So the mentorship that I had along this journey, man, it's unreal to think about it now. Like I was just in the right place at the right time and I listened. So the mentorship at any form, like you just need it.
Right.
It's got to have it because I had all the skills to pay the bills. Now I had the skills to pay the bills, but with the right leadership, with the right mentorship, at this time when I got to open my first shop. Just my man Marlon McCree was like, yo, do it like this, do it like that. It's gonna be okay. When I was open my first shop, I went from making a lot of money to no clientele, right? And I had one of my clients put up, he used to play in the NFL, and he put up in his white range, parked in front of the shop, and I'm sitting out there on the stoop, and I didn't know he was coming, you know what I'm saying? And empty. I went from big old clientele to nothing with 6 chairs in the shop. He said, man, it's gonna be okay. And I said, well, I'm cutting the hair for $15. He said, no, man. He said, you should be at $40. And this is over my first shop in 2010. He gave me $40. You know what I'm saying? And like, hey, man. And so just the mentorship there to keep my confidence up, because I thought I made the biggest mistake with all these kids at the house, wifey yelling at me, like, what you doing, man? You just got out the mess that you put us in. And I put us back in some more mess. And so I think got the mentor, no matter what aspect of life, you got to have a mentor. You got to have somebody who already been there, done that. And I like to say, I like to look at people and see where I want to go at, right? And so the mentorship help out a lot with that. Like I see guys where I want to be like I just follow. They've been there already, so ain't no point in me reinventing the wheel. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah.
Good deal. Now, if you can leave one message for young people watching this who are unsure about their path, what would it be?
I got one of my favorite slogans that has originated with Riggins Urban Barber College. cut your own path through life, right? When I mean cut your own path through life, it started me just talking about with the Clippers, but no matter what it be, but I 1000% believe in the beauty and hair industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's probably one of the biggest industries in the world. Get into the industry. Whether it's barber, cosmetology, whatever it is, get into everybody. You're gonna always want to look beautiful, and then use that as a stepping stone to do what you love. Maybe it's photography, maybe it's real estate, whatever it may be. Maybe you just want to be a CEO, whatever it may be. Get into the industry, work hard, manage your money, and love what you do. Don't go to work. I know beyond popular belief, don't go to work for the paycheck, right? Go to work for something that you're passionate about. Now, I ain't saying spend your mama money on basket weaving and your daddy on a degree in basket weaving, but if you truly love it, right, as you and your photography, you back 19 years, you back in the game, you started real estate, you just love this, right? So if you truly love it, money is gonna be the reward for it, and your life is gonna be great. And then don't try to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of people who don't travel the road that we travel. Ask for advice. Take the advice. Listen, right? You may tweak it a little bit to fit you, but someone already traveled that road. Success, the easiest thing to success, my wife always tell me, was to copy. Right? Don't try to reinvent the wheel, Jerry. Just copy.
Right.
And so,
copy and paste, right?
Yeah, copy and paste. Easiest thing to success. You know what I'm saying? Old Japanese lady told me that. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So I understand you have 2 locations. Can you let us know where people can go for your services, as well as how do future students enroll?
So now, so we got a location on Southeast San Diego, beautiful spot. Love you, Southeast San Diego. Got us started, made us popular. 220 Euclid Avenue. Then we got the one in South Bay, 1609 Palm Avenue. Go to our website, rubc.edu. All the information is there, all the programs that we offer. We got financial aid, Title IV funding. We partner with the Department of Rehabilitation. So we got finances for you. If you think funding is the issue, there's a lot of things that you can do to get barber school or beauty school paid for. And then do it. Like, let's get it done. Let's have some good fun with it.
Good deal. You're also on Instagram too, right?
Also on Instagram, _RUBC, RUBC South Bay, Facebook, YouTube, follow my man channel. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, we coming for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Good deal. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Pleasure, man. Thank you for the invite. Thanks for everything, man. Wish you much success, bro.
Thank you.